Good morning, Chaves County. I'm Tamara Schubert, your Family and Consumer Science Agent for NMSU and Chaves County Cooperative Extension. Welcome back to Exercise from Your Chair. This month, it's all about getting that activity into your daily routine. Remember, we want to move more than we want to sit. So this month's been about strength training and using those muscles. A couple reminders: we want to strength train 2 to 3 days a week. All the activities that we've shown this month can be combined into one single workout that lasts about 45 minutes to an hour, depending on how many breathers and stretch breaks that you take. Remember, get moving. That's all. It's about balancing your activity every day. So park further from your grocery store, walk up the stairs instead of the elevator, and try some exercises from your chair no matter where you are. We're going to join our assistant as she moves in motion. And the great thing about this is you can use things from your home. So weights that you may have on hand, exercise bands that you may have on hand. And if you don't, water bottles, water jugs, canned food, those kind of things make for great resistance that you have when you do your arm presses or your wrist curls or anything like that that you have on hand. Enjoy the rest of the video, and we'll catch you next month. Remember that as we start any activity, we're going to make sure that we warm up completely. We're going to be doing lots of arms today, so she's got some rotating arms back and forth in a windmill style or swim style, if you will, and rotating those shoulders forwards and backwards, making sure that we get that upper body warmed up completely. We're going to start with our overhead press. We're going to make a goal post with our arms, keeping our elbows and our wrists lined up. It's up for the count of 4 and down for the count of 4. Make sure if you are using weights, you have the same size weight in each hand. The overhead press will stabilize your back muscles, and it makes for really good rehab exercises. It enhances your shoulder mobility and the ability to reach above your head. The overhead press is a terrific exercise for seniors to strengthen the arms and your shoulders. It makes performing everyday tasks easier and makes heavy items easier to carry as well. On to wrist curls. So you're going to do knuckles up, forearms down, just moving your wrists. If exercises are not difficult, it is time to add in some weights. If you do a lot of computer work, when we fall, we usually help protect ourselves with our wrists, which can lead to an easy fracture. So we want to protect them as much as possible. Wrist and ankle flexes. It's a great way to improve your wrist and ankle mobility at the same time. So sit in a tall, sturdy chair. Gently raise one knee from the floor and your opposite wrist up. Try tracing a word in the air like your name or strong bones with your left hand and right foot at the same time. Then be sure to switch sides. Lift your left knee and raise your right wrist. You can spell any word. The goal is to get those ankles and those wrists moving and get the flexibility in them. At the end of any workout, we want to make sure that we cool down and stretch out those muscles. So she's going to flex on both wrists, both ways to get those muscles stretched as we did our wrist flex and our wrist curls today, and get those nice and worked out. You can always combine different stretches at your cool down and your warm up as you go through these activities. The goal is to make sure that you just stretch and work out the areas that you worked that day. Thank you for joining us this month. We hope that you learned some activities that you can do while at home or at the office.